One of our impediments as a people is, number one, we celebrate athletics more than we do academics for our children. That's bad math. The other thing is we put our children in sports, and so do white people. But white people put their children in sports to extract the principles from it. And we put our children in sports to become a professional at it.
What the fuck?
Y'all listen to brothers like Nuri Muhammad all the time. Y'all clap and cheer for these dudes. Not just Nuri, but I'm going to get to the rest of them. Y'all clap and y'all cheer for these dudes. Oh, they keeping it real. No, they don't. They don't be keeping it real. Nuri Muhammad was on Cam Newton's show. And he's talking about black people and the way we approach sports, right? Versus, or as opposed to the way white people approach sports. And he put us down, but he elevates white folks. He makes it sound like we hang all our chips on sports. Like sports is just the most important thing. You know how many black people play sports? It's silliness, man. And not just that, do you know way more white people play sports than black people? Do you know the Olympic Summer Games have like 51 sports listed? Do you know it's like 2 sports out the whole 51, 52 where you're going to see a significant black representation? That's athletics, track and field, basically, under the athletics part, track and field, and basketball. Black Americans basically play in large, significant numbers football and basketball. So you got white people play football and basketball, and they also play hockey and baseball. All we really play is football and basketball. They play all kinds of stuff, man. Curling, they got the bicycles, the BMX bikes, they got bicycling racings, and you know what I'm saying? I mean, they play all kinds of sports. Dozens of sports. We basically play 2 sports and we make a big deal out of it. We run track, 3. We run track and we play football and basketball. And we act like, like this is such a sin that we play football and basketball. Oh, but we dumb. But white folks play all kinds of sports. And they play sports that are expensive to participate in. They play sports that take a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of support to get good at. And they get it. The equipment alone for some of the sports they play is very expensive. And their parents buy it. A lot of these sports, they don't make a living off of on a professional circuit. They hang their hopes and dreams only on going to the Olympics one day. But we don't talk about that. But when Nuri talk about us having hopes and dreams, he said as if it's a bad thing. But white folks got the same hopes and dreams. That's a good thing for them, though. See, it's praiseworthy when they do it, but it's bad when we do it. And that's because this is how we think on a very fundamental level. What Nuri Muhammad is saying is a bunch of bull, bro. But it has a deeper problem because y'all like what he says and y'all hate me pointing out these flaws because y'all believe it. Y'all deep down, too many of y'all actually believe that we are deficient. You actually believe that something is wrong with us. And, I can make the argument that there is something wrong with it, but not the stuff they be saying. We do have problems. No, we got serious problems. Serious problems. But none of the problems we actually have are ever addressed by the Dr. Umar types, by the Minister Farrakhan types, by the pro-black types, by the Pan-African types, by the Muslims, by the Hebrews, you know what I'm saying? By the Moors. It's not, the problems we have are never addressed by any of these people. The problems we have are never addressed by the blacks in the mainstream. The talented 10th, the divine 9, the elite aspirants, the black managerial class, the black bourgeois class. You know what I'm saying? None of these people ever address the problems that we really have. We do have problems. So before I start talking about what problems we have, I gotta first come in here and get y'all to stop listening to this self-hatred. Stop internalizing self-hatred, bro.
What Nuri Muhammad is doing is very misleading. It is clear to the astute that the only point to be extracted from Nuri Muhammad's argument is white folks are smarter than black folks. But he is leading the listeners to that point by making it seem as if white Americans approach sports in a way that is not only different, but better than how Black Americans approach sports. The same applies to Nuri Muhammad's statements regarding business or professional careers. Not all white college athletes go on to open private practices. Not all white college athletes get degrees in law or medicine or finance. Sports is a way out of poverty for millions of white men and women, just as it is for Blacks. Sports is also just a pastime for millions of white men and women, just as it is for Blacks. Meaning, not every white man or woman who plays sports in college is looking to get anything out of it. There are as many Black men and women who use college sports scholarships to pay their way through school as they are white men and women. Reality seems to be completely lost on Nuri Muhammad in the shadow of his goal to prove the superiority of white Americans. Nuri Muhammad clearly have deep-seated beliefs that whites are smarter and better than Blacks in every way.
And look, stop hating. Stop hating on the channel, bro. Hit the like, subscribe to the channel. It's time to stop hating, but I am not your enemy, bro. You don't have to like what I'm saying right now, but one day when you grow up or you wake up or you know your eyes get open, you're gonna realize that Brother Kush was the only one on social media that was really trying to help y'all, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everything I say is to try to help y'all. Because I actually love myself. Unlike y'all, I don't look at my brothers and sisters and see something negative. I don't think everything we do is terrible and bad. I know damn well everything white folks do is not good. You're already feeding the inferiority complex in here because you honestly believe that they're so smart, they're so intelligent, they so this, they so that, but us, we are the opposite. You believe that. This is not something that they are pushing on us. This is a belief that we push on ourselves.